With Bronny, I want to clarify one thing you just said, which is Rob and I did not give Bronny anything. Bronny has earned this.
You can't base college stats as for a reason to draft someone or not.
That's a great point.
Bronny James has been awful so far in Summer League, but he was never ready for the NBA. LeBron has forced this to happen and unintentionally set up Bronny for failure. LeBron has said for years that it's been his dream to play with his son. Bronny has never felt the same way.
Did you ever dream about playing with your dad, for you, or what went to it from your perspective?
No, never. My dream has always just been to put my name out, make a name for myself, and of course, get to the NBA, which I never thought about just playing with my dad, but he's brought it up a couple times.
After a rough season in college, and LeBron claiming his son is already better than NBA players, Bronny declared for the draft. Rich Paul called every NBA team except for the Lakers and told them, if you draft Bronny, we are fleeing the country. I repeat, if you draft Bronny, we are fleeing the country.
Rich Paul's calling teams, don't take Bronny James. He's telling them, do not take him, okay? He's saying, don't take him. If you take him, he's going to Australia.
But no other team wanted Bronny anyway. The entire media and Lakers organization pretended that they picked Bronny because of his skills, not because of his dad. Even after Rich Paul admitted he could have forced the Lakers to take Bronny with the 12th pick if he wanted to. The Lakers later admitted that Bronny would be spending a lot of time in the G League, but only after playing a few games to make history with his dad.
What you'll ultimately probably see is Bronny James in the first week of the season on the court with his father in a very, I don't want to call it ceremonial, but it's going to, the eyes of the world will be on that.
The entire thing is a circus, and it's not about the obvious nepotism. The problem is the lies and the fake narratives. This whole thing is just a ceremony for LeBron to accomplish his dream. LeBron playing with Bronny shows his longevity and would make him look even better historically. The problem is it's completely inauthentic and forced. We are supposed to believe that Bronny was actually good enough to make it on his own. He could have spent more time in college working on his game and eventually could have maybe been a real NBA prospect. But instead, LeBron immediately forced him onto the team and made him a complete embarrassment. Bronny James is not only a liability on both ends, but he isn't even showing real effort on the courts.
This can't happen. You're a second-round pick, 55th pick in the draft. Summer League. We got to show we're giving effort. Sprint back off a miss. Sprint back, 55th pick. You jog, layup.
The only thing he has won in Summer League was some Call of Duty tournament. And I'm not trying to absolve Bronny from putting himself in this situation. He could have made his own decision and not declared for the draft, knowing he wasn't ready. But when you have your dad publicly saying that you are better than NBA talent and that he wants to play with you before he retires, it's his dream, it makes the decision much harder. It also puts a target on your back and sets expectations that you have no way to fulfill. And it only makes it worse when we are supposed to deny what's right in front of our eyes and pretend that Bronny is capable of being on an NBA roster. The hard truth is that Bronny's career will end the moment that LeBron retires.